Good morning, you guys. So I wanted to do what a typical day in the life of a kindergarten teacher looks like. So first things first, they already came and told me we are going to have visitors today. That means someone will be walking around and popping into our classrooms. Yay. So the next thing, when I come in, I usually get straight to my laptop. I have to, I don't know if you guys can see me, I have to warm up my breakfast. I have to open up my laptop, get everything started, log into our, I don't even know what you call that. We log into something like a software that has everything that we need there for dismissal, attendance. So we log into something that has all of those things. If you said it, so I started looking over the PowerPoint. Today's Wednesday, just to make sure the day's going to flow like I want it to, or the block.
Hold up.
You said you believe it. You said you believe it. You said you believe it.
Kids just left for lunch, so that gives me about probably like 20-25 minutes. I'm not very hungry, so I'm not going to eat right now. I'm just probably gonna put my head down, tired. I was looking at the rest of the lesson plan, the PowerPoints for the rest of the day, and the visitors did come through. Not at the best time for my experience, and it wasn't a horrible time. It's just not, quiet and everyone's working. And no, it was just more so like they're getting their work checked, they're getting in my line, some are getting on Lexia, so it was a little, they're getting on their software. If they're done early, they get on their software. Whoever's not done, they come and get checked by me. So a little more chaotic, but it's okay. It's kindergarten, and this is what we do every day. So anyways, I'm about to turn these lights off and put my head down for like 20 minutes. I'm exhausted, you guys.
You said you believe it. You said you believe it. You said you believe it. You said.
Oh, okay. After lunch, I put this out for them so that they will grab it when they come back. So they will work on this right before specials. They have about 15 minutes, and then they will be out of here. Well, usually they stay in here, but today out of here. Yes, I was looking at math, but this week's math is super easy. It's all shapes, so it gives me time to really review things with them. So for one of our maths, we are reviewing for testing that's coming up. But I'm sorry if it's dark, you guys. But for the other math, it's just the shapes. So it gives us time to really practice or review. Also, I need to call my husband and check on him. He didn't go to work today, so see how his day's going. No meeting today, you guys. I usually have a meeting on Wednesdays. No meeting. Thank you, Lord.
What's up, Jim?
Hey, how's it going?
All is well, sweetie.
You getting the car fixed?
They just put air in it. They said it's okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just got home. Well, that's why I wasn't there long. I went and washed my car, back in my car. I went to the gym, so I'll go back with you.
You went to the gym?
I just got back. I did leg workout. So
Oh my God, I feel like you cheated on me.
Nah, I got you. I'm coming with you.
Hey y'all, this is obviously days later. I always start recording in the morning, and it is so hard after lunch just to pick up the camera again. By that time, so much is going on. I was like, I still could pick it up during planning and during recess. I still could pick it up. I think last video I was saying how I absolutely love it, you guys. Although I absolutely love my job, I feel like being a kindergarten teacher, or maybe like a teacher period or an elementary teacher, I just feel like there is a ton of meetings. If I need to meet with a parent, meetings with after school, with the principals, meeting with our grade, so meeting with our coach. There is so many meetings. And when I was doing the ESP, you guys, the notebook, there was meetings for that. And then at our school we have meetings also. We're all in I said this in a previous video, we're all in like an action group, so some of us are like in multicultural groups, so we do things with different cultures throughout the year. Some of us are in an athletic group, so all the sports and all those things. So there's action groups, so they have meetings for that. And if anyone's a lead teacher, they have a meeting for that. Okay, so it's like meetings. Oh my gosh, the emails, you guys. I have a hard time keeping up. Thank goodness sometimes we have a group chat for our grade. And thank goodness sometimes, because the emails can be a lot. Sometimes I get to it and I check it, or I'll briefly read it and then, try to get back to it. But other times I miss it completely. Oh, that's a lot. I feel like it's mostly you need good organization, or you have to grow in that area. Organization. I have papers everywhere right now. It's driving me absolutely nuts. And I wish I could have like a PD day where I could actually take care of those things. But PD days are even full of like trainings and things like that in our school. So that's another thing too. But I feel like you need organization skills, and I plan on, now I kind of understand it all. I feel like I could do a better job. Before, I tried to watch some organization videos and I tried to implement different things even throughout the year, but I really didn't understand it like I do now, especially with how our school goes. So now I understand, and next year that's like my top priority. Organization. Time management is another big one, and again, I have to work on that. Time management is huge. I feel like also strategy, because there's not a lot of time for what we do. So I feel like it's very important to strategize, like, when can I meet with my little group? And because sometimes there's not a time for it on your schedule, so you have to make it, you have to make it do what it do. And you have to get in there and help however you can. And that's one thing too, like with certain things, I feel like, oh man, I just want to, time with this and time with that, but there is no time. So it's like strategizing, I feel like, is very important. Especially with us having an assistant, it's like just strategize, find a way. But even that, sometimes it's like, I don't want them missing the main lesson, but I also need them to do this. But then how do I do that without them missing the main lesson, doing their actual work that they need to do today, and then go back and teach what they missed before, So just things like that. Did I cut these? I don't even know if I cut these. But I absolutely love how fun kindergarten is. I feel like my kids, every little thing we do, they're looking like, whether I'm dressing up or dressing down, or going somewhere, or grabbing, having treats. My kids are always like, what is that for? And I'm like, kindergarten, because we have all the fun. Because kindergarten really has all the fun. Like on Friday, I was putting Easter eggs out in the field for them, and they get, no other age group get to do that. Like we get a graduation, we get, only our grade, hold on. Only our grade does Dr. Seuss Week. Like, I was so surprised at that. I thought it was a thing. So even for my kids, I was getting ready to dress them up. No. it was not a thing for the entire school. I was like, oh, okay, that's different, because I almost thought it was for everybody, but then no, it was just for kinder. But then also parents came and read to our scholars. That was a fun week. We have a countdown coming very soon for counting down to kindergarten. Counting down to graduation. That's going to be so much fun. We have 3 field trips, you guys. I mean, it's like such a fun age group. If someone asked me, do you want to move to first grade? Nope. Like, no. And at first when I started, when I was interviewing, I told the principal, I was like, I would like to see whether this is where I want to stay, blah, blah, blah. Not anymore. I'm good. Like, I'm good with kindergarten. I absolutely love the age group. I love teaching them, like, how to read, like that first foundational skills of blending. And they are reading, you guys, they are reading full sentences and stories and answering the question. Like, I'm just so proud of them. I am so proud of them. And it's just amazing to see them just learn and grow, and they're catching on. I'm just like over the moon excited, because I'm like, they're doing it, and I always give them like the first grade talk, like, guys, we have to get ready for first grade. And, to get them, like, they are all hyped up. They're like, yeah, we're going to first grade. And they're so excited. And they're like big kids. And I love them so much. I love all of my kindergartners. I love every last one of them, even the ones I have to talk to more than others. Like, I love them. I absolutely love them. I do wish there was more time with them, just for me to, like, show my personality and be bubbly and have more fun with them. But a lot of times it's like it goes by so quick, and I have to teach them what I have to teach, and I have to, get through this lesson and teach, and of course, but it's just like, I just wish there was more time sometimes, maybe like just to talk or to spend more time on something of like when I ask them certain questions, and to just build that rapport. I feel like it's not enough of that. And also at our school, I love how active parents are at our school. It's all the parents are not active, like as active as you probably want them to be, but I have like my core parents that's like so active. They respond, they're always messaging, they're asking questions, they're volunteering. They're volunteering to bring things. They're volunteering to, whether for the party, they are like dressing their kids down when we have certain things. They're volunteering to be chaperones. They're volunteering to read a book. They're volunteering to bring, or on the snacks, like it's when it's their time to bring snack, they're bringing snack. And I absolutely love that. I just always need paper, especially for kindergarten. Like, we run through that thing. But besides that, they bring in everything. Like they bring in everything. And as far as like if we having a party, they're volunteering. But yeah, testing. Another thing I feel like for me, kindergarten is a lot of, like I just mentioned, printing, you guys. Printing. Always fighting for the printer, or, trying to, thank goodness I have an assistant, an aide. So she made most of the copies, but I still, get in there. Sometimes a substitute comes and help us too. But if there's something like we haven't been able to copy, I, try to get in the morning or whenever, just try to make some copies and things. Or at the end of the day, try to go and make copies. But that's another thing for kindergarten. Also, testing. You would think for kindergarten, like, you don't have to worry about testing, but no. Not at my school anyways. Like, testing is still a big thing. We have to see if they're ready for first grade. We have to put students on that's not catching on a retention list to do another year. So hopefully that by the time they repeat and go to first grade, they're ready for first grade and they're not struggling through it. So I feel like testing and data is very important. We have a lot of meetings towards that, just to like see where everyone is, or retention meetings and things like that. And it's just, oh my gosh, I'm like, hey, I'm a responsible adult, okay? My goodness. It can just seem like so much sometimes, and then just juggling it all. Not only do I need to worry about this, I need to worry about that, I need to do this. It's just like, ooh. And then grades are due. That comes faster than anything else. Next thing you know, progress reports due. Next thing you know, report cards due. It's like, oh my goodness. Already then we just have one? But yeah, other than that, I would never, I don't know, let me not say never. As of right now, I love kindergarten. I wouldn't want to leave kindergarten. I love teaching my students the basic skill of reading, writing, and math and science. I just would not trade that age group for anything right now. That'd be so crazy. Like, can principals just move you around? That would not be cool. I'm a person that like to learn what I need to learn and then leave me there and let me thrive, you know? Like, do not switch me. Do not switch me around and I have to learn everything over again. Like, I like to know what I know and what is expected of me. And baby, just let me thrive and I'm going to thrive, okay? And then observations too. Let's not get into that. But I had 2 this year because I was a new teacher. They have a new teacher observation. And then after that, it's just going to be once a year at the end of the year. But my principals still have check-ins mid-year, which is still nice. And then, yeah, so mine is actually coming up. I got the email. I probably should have jumped on sending my day and time before someone takes it. But they give us 3 points that we should focus on, or we chose 3 points for us to focus on, and that's what they will be looking for, or he will be looking for, because he ended up being my person that's coming to observe me, I guess, or someone could have the assistant principal, so it's different for everyone, I guess. So he sent the email. Now I have to put a date and time, and I have to show him those 3 things, and then he will pretty much rate us effective, highly effective, and that's coming up. And I need to actually, put that in, because testing is this week, you guys. It's Tuesday and Thursday. So that's coming up right now. And I know parents are just like, woo, you know? I know they're just as much as us. They're like, ooh, want my baby to do well. But I've been, making sure they've been working hard, and it irritates me so much sometimes to see like my high kids. Sometimes they fumble like other tests. It'll be like the most basic stuff that I know they know, and here they are like, I'm like, what? Like the test they took Friday, I was like looking over it, and it was just like, count the orange shapes. And then some of them would just put like, I'm like, what? Like, what is going on right now, you guys? But sometimes they will stress you out like that. They are just so silly. But anyways, y'all, again, I would not switch my age group as of right now for anything. I love teaching kindergarten. It's a lot of juggling. It's a lot of time management, a lot of strategy, a lot of organization. But other than all of that, when it comes down to just being my student's teacher, I love it. Would I prefer less kids? Yes. The class isn't perfect, but at the end of the day, I still love them all, and I still do my best, and I just look forward to another year. And that's another thing I think about, what kind of students will I have next year? Because I know my first group of students will forever be like stamped in my heart, just like my first 2-year-old class. I still remember them, like, and they have to be like middle school, high school, somewhere close now. But forever stamped in my heart as my first group of kindergartners. But the journey had been long. Yeah, it was stressful at first, but eventually you get the hang of it, and you get a flow, and then it's the end of the school year, and then you cry. So, all right, y'all. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.